is Stefano Carpani. I'm a psychoanalyst and a sociologist, and today I would like to do something uncommon. Usually I talk about books that change my life or that help me to deepen my understanding and knowledge of psychoanalysis and sociology. Today actually I would like to use my own work. But before to start, so this weekend is going to be a quite tough weekend astrologically, as my friends say, from the 14th up to the 18th. My friend Max underlined that Mars is in retrograde, Mercury is stationary, and there will be a new moon. And as Yoga Steph underlined, this new moon actually is the closest to Earth this year. So it's a good time, she says. It's very important to set intentions on this new moon. Intention for the future, intention actually also for now. Because, as the Pound would say, here, error is all in the not done, all in the difference that faltered. Having said so, I would like to talk to you about Jung, Carl Gustav Jung, yoga, and also techno music. Why? Because Jung was very much into yoga, very much into meditation. He meditated all his life, actually. In Bollingen, near the Lake Zurich, there is a room where he used to meditate in solitude and spend actually days in solitude. But he was also, at the beginning, very, very interested in yoga, and then he became skeptic. He became somehow, he questioned the value for yoga, not yoga himself, but how do Europeans, Westerners, do and approach yoga. I read from my paper, The Consequences of Freedom, which was published by Routledge in summer. In his Say Self-Knowledge, Jung claimed that, quote, "What I call coming to terms with the unconscious, the alchemists called meditation," and added, citing Ruland, that meditation, quote, "is an internal talk of one person with another who is invisible, as in the invocation of the deity, or communion with oneself, or with one own good angel." This is very important. It means meditation is a conversation with yourself, or with your good angel, or I would add, with your good evil, or bad evil. In an individualized society, in liquid society, like Beck and Bauman underline, homo optionis, where we decide what to do for ourselves, there is a fresh need for renewed internal talk, I propose. And one way of engaging in such is through psychoanalysis or Jungian psychoanalysis and the concept of spiritual life, the symbolic life. Why? Because Jung claimed that modern meditation methods are only for increasing concentration and consolidating consciousness, but have no significance as regards affecting a synthesis of the personality, reaching wholeness. On the contrary, their purpose is to shield consciousness from the unconscious and to suppress it. That being the case, such methods are of no therapeutic value, Jung underlined. Instead, Jung proposes analysis as meditation, although, he says, there are relatively few people who have experienced the effects of an analysis of the unconscious on themselves, and almost nobody hits on the idea of using the objective hints given by dreams as a theme for meditation. Look at your dreams in these days that astrologically are so difficult. Look at the emotion that they provoke and stay there. Don't go anywhere else, stay there. How do you feel? And don't go away. Stay long enough on the dream until something unblocks and you understand it. Of course, the majority of the time you need someone else to look at your dreams. But if you stay long enough in the dream, perhaps you might reach a sense of calmness and reassurance. This is when the dream is unfolded. And then I add in my paper, more than 70 years since the publication of this essay, the essay titled Self-Knowledge, little has changed about meditation. While in Jung's day meditation had a bad reputation in the West, today the à la mode forms of meditation and contemplation, including yoga at lunchtime or when you rush home from office, daily morning meditation before you run to the office, weekend or holistic holidays and retreats because you cannot stand anymore the pressure of daily life that have been adopted in the West do not facilitate internal talk. Actually, they give the opposite. Instead, they facilitate a momentary calmness before returning, recharge, to the jungle of the affluent society. Thus, these techniques are akin to smartphone battery chargers, indispensable for recharging in our society, but never fully disconnecting. Therefore, I agree with Jung when he says that no one has time for self-knowledge or believes that it could serve any sensible purpose. Also, one knows in advance that it is not worth the trouble to know oneself, for any fool can know what is. This is not a criticism, this is actually a provocation. A provocation, hopefully, helping people to go deeper and stay there. Don't be afraid to jump in the water, but when you are in the water, stay in the water. And again, as Ezra Pound suggested, here error is all in the not done. Be courageous. Enjoy these days. Bye-bye.